Bubba Chandler makes his final start of the 2025 season, strikes out 6 as the Pirates defeat the Atlanta Braves 3-1. Henry Davis hits a solo home run. Doug and I will be talking about it and more coming up next on North Shore 9 presented by FanDuel. Welcome to the NS9 Postgame Show, powered by Primanti Bros. I'm Ryan. With me is Doug. Doug, this is our final go at this for the 25 season here. The penultimate game. The Buccos win. What's up, Doug?
You know, if you would have told me at the beginning of the year that the Pirates and Braves, the Pirates that would take the series from the Braves in the final weekend of the season, I would have thought it might have meant something. But alas, it's two last place teams just sleepwalking, to the end of the season, just like us. But hey, they took another series. I think they've won their last 3 series. Whatever. Bubba was great, and that's exciting. This is a pretty good hitting team, or they've at least got some good hitters, and that they let him stay. His last 2 batters were Olson and Acuña, and facing them for the 3rd time, and he handled them no problem. I thought that was pretty cool. I wish Bubba could have got one more out. I think it would have reduced his season on ERA to less than it's at 4.02 now. I imagine one more out with his limited innings would probably get him down to 3.99 or something. But hey, nice outing for him in his home state. Showing all those people why he chose baseball over playing for Clemson.
That's right. The 1-3 Clemson Tigers, or whatever they are.
Yeah.
But you mentioned this month. I mean, you mentioned the Braves, like you said, the end of the season, a chance to sweep the Braves. Doug, we're only 4 wins away from the Braves. Braves.
Yeah, I guess that's more important. Had you told me that we'd only be 4 games back of the Braves.
Oh yeah, you'd be buying your postseason tickets.
Yeah. Well, I'd certainly be in Atlanta now instead of doing this. I'd be at the games. But not this year. Who knows? Wait till next year, as the old baseball cliche goes.
It's been a weird month, Doug. The Pirates started this month sweeping the Dodgers. Then they go and lose. I think they lost 7 in a row.
Right.
12 of their last 13 during that stretch. Then they turn it around. Now they've won the last 6 to 7. So
yeah,
it's just a month of streaks. It's kind of been a season of streaks, but
just weird.
They're getting hot, right? And they're ending it on a good note.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. Let everybody, I think Sawinski had 2 hits today. Triolo had 2 hits. Right. All you can ask now is that people perform well in these last couple games. It really doesn't mean anything, but I imagine, you want to go into the offseason not, going 0 for 5 with 4 strikeouts. So it is what it is. It's been a terrible year. Hopefully we'll get news tomorrow that there'll be a new general manager, and, we can, hope, dream that maybe this guy can find the hitters. Maybe this guy can talk Ben into spending money.
Well, we're going to spend some money. We're giving away a couple Primanti sandwiches here. So get the drill. Get your hashtag raise it's in. If you don't know it by now, game 161, you should know the drill. So get your hashtag raise it's in. Get you a chance to enter it into our giveaway for the end of the show, and we'll give away some sandwiches there at the end. So, but yeah, this is our last post game, Doug. Bubba Chandler, his last start of this season. The Braves have had their troubles this year. They've had injuries, but Acuña's back. Like this is a good lineup they faced tonight, and Bubba, he had he ran into some trouble a couple of the innings, but I mean he had it pumping tonight. I think he averaged on his fastball 99. He had multiple pitches over 100, and the Braves were behind on that. A lot of them struck out 6. Like you said, got pulled. Don Kelly pulled him out before the end of the 6th, so he went 5 2/3 inning, gave up 1 run. But yeah, man, Bubba is confident. He's cool. He's collected, and he looked great tonight. And like you mentioned about the ERA, but we've only got to see him for a little bit this season, this like last month. But the sky's the limit for this guy for next season.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty exciting. He had some struggles against a couple good teams and has bounced back beautifully. That's one of the first things you're looking for with a young player is, reaction to adversity. And, Bubba has done that, right? He's does not lack confidence, but that's great, right? Because he backs it up. And he's got, it's not just a fastball with him. He's got some other pitches. He's got some poise out there. So yeah, it's watching his team pitch next year could be really fun, really interesting. And Bubba obviously going to be a big part of that, or most likely. But yeah, he looked good. And when Henry catches him this year, his ERA is 1.57 or something, or 1.8. Joe Block said it, but it was under 2. It was really low. So not for nothing.
Right. Look at these people in this chat, man. They're ready to get rid of everybody. So Martin was blacked out. Sorry, Martin. The blackout policy needs to go, if you ask me.
Yeah, I'm blacked out. I'm in Alabama. I'm not even in the same dang state. I think DiNardo's blacked out. He's in Jacksonville, like 8 hours away. I mean,
makes no sense.
Come on, or 5 hours away or something.
But look, Martin is over. He wants Joe Block gone. We want Ben Sherrington gone. I'm good with the ushers. Everybody, top down.
Yeah,
get rid of them.
Yeah. The broadcasters don't bother me. It's a thankless job.
Yep.
They've got to cover 162 games, and they've got to say positive things about the Pirates. What are they gonna? What else could they do, right? I mean, that's
what I always say.
They're all annoying.
Greg Brown's been covering this team for as long as I can remember. Like it's like he's seen a lot of bad baseball.
I think he started in 93, which is when the losing started, so maybe it's the curse of Greg Brown, but I mean, he has broadcast a lot of bad baseball. And again, when you got to do 162 games, how clever can you be? You have your stick, you stick to it. I've listened to a lot of games on radios from different teams. All the broadcasters, say Chris Collinsworth sucks. They all suck. There's nothing new you can add to this. Like the last guy that was able to put any kind of spin on it, was Madden,
yeah,
probably. And, whatever, Tony Romo, did his little thing for a while. People are already sick of that. People got sick of Chris Berman on ESPN, and, he was an all-time. So it's, whatever announcers, we could get all new announcers next year, and we'd be annoyed with them by April 7th. So
let's just get some hitters next year.
But yeah, I'm the only thing I'm worried about is a new general manager and some hitters.
Well, we'll see what happens with that. The guys will be covering that all off season for sure.
Yeah,
but let's get into this game. The second inning, we mentioned Bubba came out. It was a scoreless first. My FanDuel lock of the day. I should have went with no runs first inning, Doug. I almost did it with Bubba on the mound against.
You should have went with a Henry Davis anytime home run type thing.
Yeah,
because that probably
the odds on
well.
that. Yeah, the odds on that would have been good. But I went Braves money line there with the FanDuel lock, and that when I go against the Pirates, the Pirates are all of a sudden great. Usually they score like 8 runs, but they scored 9 yesterday. But yeah, I that did not. It looked good off the bat, Doug. So bottom of the second, Drake Baldwin triples off of Bubba.
Rookie of the year.
Drake Baldwin, the Braves get the run in. It's 1-0 Braves, and you're thinking, oh, here we go. Like that's it for this offense.
That's it.
And the Pirates came right back in the next inning, and Henry Davis solo home run, 0-2 pitch. I mean, just a straight hanging curve from Strider. Strider's a great pitcher, but he's had a year for him.
It's been an off season for him.
Yeah,
much like we're hoping for Brian Reynolds to bounce back. They're hoping for Spencer Strider to have a bounce back year.
Yeah, and he served this one up to Davis, and credit to Henry Davis. He he was right, 0-2 pitch. He's looking to hit something, and it was right there, and he cranked it into the seats. So I don't know, man. Anything from Henry Davis hitting the ball is a positive at this point, but
he had two hits.
Just
I
want to
think
see
2 hits
more
last night. Yeah, I mean, again, right. Anything that happens in this series means absolutely nothing, short of someone having a terrible injury or something. But I mean, it's just whatever. He hit a home run. It's good. I think it's his 7th. Hopefully he work. I mean, he will work really hard in the offseason, and hopefully he becomes a better hitter. I mean, he's going to be here, and I think Martin's onto something. He does make a difference when he catches these guys. They pitch better. There's no doubt about that. He controls the running game pretty good. Hats off to what's the bullpen catcher name? Jordan. I don't know. Comienda, something like that. Yeah. Anyway,
Comienda.
he's done a very good job, and hopefully Henry can continue to prove and take huge strides offensively, but we'll wait and see.
Yeah, and then so let's go to the bottom of the 4th. Bubba kind of runs into some trouble here. Drake Baldwin again doubles. Baldwin's having a heck of a year.
Yeah.
Michael Harris singles. You got 2 on, 2 out. Marcell Ozuna is up, big power bat, and Bubba comes back, gets him to ground out, gets out of the jam there, and then the Pirates, when they end up scoring in the 6th inning. Look, Spencer Horwitz, Doug, he don't freak out, but his OPS is inching towards 800.
Yeah,
I couldn't tell you the last Pirate that had an OPS at 800 this late in the season.
Yeah.
So
789, right?
Another
789.
Another 2 hits for Horwitz tonight. He had a walk. He singled in the 6th inning. Later scored on Nick Gonzales' double. Horwitz, pencil him in for, I guess,
second baseman Spencer Horwitz tonight. Yeah. He played second base.
What was I going to say? Pencil Horwitz in for next year, but he's been red hot.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he's finishing strong. And again, he didn't start till June. It's kind of easy to squint and say, man, if he started out in April and then started this hot streak in, July and kept it going, it's like, we might have something there. He is a guy that we really need to step forward next year. We need him to be consistent. Again, because the Pirates will, worst case scenario, if Ben Cherington's the GM, they will acquire, 2 bat. They'll do similar to what they did this year. They'll sign a FAM and trade for a Horwitz type. And we have to hope that they come through. Seems unlikely. And hopefully it's a new general manager, and hopefully they take a new approach, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But Spencer Horwitz, he needs to have another strong season next year, obviously. And so hopefully this is indicative of that what he can do.
Yeah, let's hope. And Nick Gonzales, as here Slot Pirate Wesley says, he shows the power. By the power he means extra base hits, and that's he had a nice double in the gap to score Horwitz in this inning. And Nick Gonzales is another one. Like, he'll be here next year with Horwitz. And they scratched together enough runs tonight for the pitching, which has been, even in tonight where it seemed like everything was going the Pirates' way. Matt Olson gets tossed in the game. The Braves are kind of melting down. Profar has like a pitch violation where he wasn't ready in the box, so he gets it out. So it was crazy tonight. Guys were getting tossed left and right for the Braves. So it's good to see. It's good to see a team like the Braves kind of melting down every once in a while.
When people say that Ben Cherington doesn't listen to our show, I show you MLB front office, because he is clearly Ben's burner. Nutting paid off Huntington, Coonley, and Hurdle. So, yes, he can do it again. Hurdle had 3 years left. So I don't know why you can't see it, but I can see it. I hope you're wrong. I hope I'm right, but it's a 50-50 chance at this time. But yeah, I mean, I know home runs are what makes baseball go now, but if Nick Gonzales hits 30 doubles, I mean, he's only got 18 this year, but if he hits 30 doubles, gets a few triples, hits 10 home runs or something, not everybody on the team needs to be a slugger. What we need to do is change the approach, because we don't have home run hitters.
Right.
But we have everybody swinging like they're all Aaron Judge. And that again is the GM's, philosophy and approach. And that's why another reason he needs to go.
We're at the point of the season, I feel like every team has like 3 guys that hit 30 home runs or more. And it's like the Pirates, like, nope. So like you said, it just change the approach or something, or get a power bat, but I don't know where that's coming from.
Right. I mean, it seems unlikely that we're going to go find a 40 home run guy, so, let's get some 15 home run guys and play go baseball.
Go baseball, yeah. So after Nick Gonzales' double, Bart walks. Yeah, Strider had a couple walks tonight. He was a little off his game, but he was kind of off the whole season. Jack Sawinski comes through with an RBI single. You mentioned it earlier in the show. Sawinski with 2 hits tonight. I don't know where you put Sawinski at this point, but I'd like to see an upgrade at that position.
Yes,
but yeah, he makes it 3-1. And that's all the runs the Pirates had tonight. Bubba comes back out for the 6th, gets 2 outs right away. Braves manager gets tossed. He strikes out Acuña. And then we talked about Don Kelly comes and makes the change with 2 outs. So he wasn't in trouble, just made the call there. I think he was at, how many pitches did he throw? 89, 90 he was up there.
Yeah.
But like you said, you kind of want to see him finish that 6th.
He threw 86 pitches.
Yeah.
Now Baldwin had already had a double and a triple off him, so Donnie Kelly's probably doing the right thing there. It's just in a season like this, I'm like, let's see what the kid can do. See if he can make the adjustment, right?
Play the matchups, yeah. And to his credit, Chase Shugart came in and struck out Baldwin. So
yeah,
we finally got him out.
With hindsight, it's definitely the right move. But yeah, Bubba looked good. I do like the fact that that was again the 3rd time through the lineup, and that's a concern with a lot of pitchers these days. Can they go for that 3rd time through? Bubba's got pretty good control, so he'll have opportunities to pitch 6-7 innings something. Now, next year he's going to be an 150 inning pitcher most likely, so we'll expect to see a lot of 5 inning outings, but. As he grows and develops, and again, if he can keep, not keep the walks down and keep the pitch count down, he might be able to get a little deeper into games.
Right.
So,
I think that's what a lot of the young guys will be working on next year. Kind of like what Skeens did coming into this year was to be a little more efficient, go deeper in games. But yeah, I mean, for the Pirates offense tonight, only 3 runs, but off of Strider. I mean, so Strider goes 6, gives up 8 hits, 2 walks. Gave up a home run. Like, you think the Pirates with 8 hits off a Strider, like they should have had some more runs, but they get 3 runs tonight. Hey, it's the Pirates offense. I mean,
this is the blueprint, right? 3-1 games is probably their dream score, right?
That's good enough tonight.
Yeah, right. They were on the road where they've been horrible. They're going against a good pitcher who's having a bad season, but lots of pitchers have had their best start against the Pirates this year. So I was kind of expecting, Spencer Strider is going to look like a Cy Young, and they got to him for 3 runs, and Bubba, Shugart, Lawrence, and Santana took care of the rest. So yeah, I mean that's that's going to be the blueprint for next year. I don't care who the general manager is, right? I mean it's going to be. Pitching and hopefully timely hitting.
Yeah, and get your hashtag raise it's in, guys. We'll be giving away sandwiches here momentarily. But you alluded to it, Doug, the bullpen tonight. Shugart comes in that 6th inning, gets the strikeout of Baldwin. He comes back in for the 7th, scoreless inning. Sugart's first appearance back, like 2 strikeouts. He looked good. And then Lawrence comes in, and I mean Lawrence is looking like are you penciling Lawrence in for the bullpen next year? I mean, I think
absolutely.
He's pretty much in.
Absolutely. I was real happy that we got him. He, and as a Rocky, he pitched well on the road, but not in Colorado. That's a lot of guys.
Yep.
He's not the first.
That's the MO there.
Yeah. In the short time that we had him here in the beginning of the season before he got hurt, he was very effective. And since he's been back, he's been very effective. He looks like, he looks like a easy 7th, 8th, inning kind of guy that you could ask to close out a game, if Santana's pitched every game for some strange reason, even into 9-3 victories that you don't understand. But yeah, I'm high on Lawrence. I'm glad he's part of the team.
Yeah, this is since he came back from injury. I mean, we had him in April. He missed pretty much the whole season after that. Just came back in September, but tonight was his 6th appearance, and he hasn't given up a run, Doug. He hasn't given up a run since literally April.
Sometime in April, because before he got hurt. Yeah. He's my second favorite J-Law. So
there you go. So yeah, I think you can pencil him in for the rotation for next year. And then Santana, Doug, comes in. I think this is his final outing of 2025 because he's now pitched 4 nights and 4 days in the past 5 nights. So
makes no sense that he pitched last night, but yeah.
Yeah, like I said, I wasn't expecting him last night. They pitched him, and then I wasn't expecting him.
There was no way I thought he'd pitch tonight, right?
With 4 out of 5, but I definitely don't think they're going to pitch him 5 out of 6 tomorrow. Tomorrow we just might see like a mishmash of everybody that's left. But yeah, Santana once again, great, gives up 1 hit, but strikes out 2 guys, and he did it all in under 20 pitches. Like that's Denny Santana.
That's our guy. That's Dennis Santana. So yeah, I mean, again, this is a good win. Like I said, hard to get too enthused about the September 27th win in a season. But hey, maybe if we can win tomorrow, we will have less. We won't have more than 90 losses, I guess is the way to say that, right? It'll be just 90. So
yeah, 71 and 90 they're sitting at. So tomorrow, if you're
win tomorrow, they're only 4 games back from those last 2 seasons of 76. And in Ben Cherington's math, we are winning more games. So
yeah, it was improvement. But no, if you're in the win challenge, the win total challenge, then tomorrow is important if you're sitting on 72 or 71. So we'll see if they can sweep the Braves. I believe it's Oviedo going tomorrow. And then we saw Barco warming up tonight. He didn't get in the game. I'm sure Barco will be used tomorrow. So we'll get to see him one more time. But I don't know, Doug, are you ready to give away some sandwiches?
Absolutely. Let's feed the people.
All right, let's do this. Let me see here. I get this screen sharing here. Look, we only got 60 entries. We gotta bump that up. Get your hashtag raise it's in.
Are they watching Penn State, Oregon? What's the?
They may be.
What's the?
Yeah, we need to. Where's Bucko Mike with the updates here? Where's the Penn State?
Bucko Mike's in here. It's 24-21 Alabama, Georgia. Which is important down here.
All right, we're good. We got it up here.
You got it. Yeah.
I went to, if you see my face, it's a little red. I've been hanging out with Jim Rosati too much. I was at the Pitt Louisville game with Jim today. So he's all excited now because I brought home a win for Louisville. So I'm 1-0. I'm like, okay. Here we go. So we got 62 entries. Let's give them away, Doug. Could be our last time giving away 63. Look at this. Could be our last time giveaway sandwiches. So
it's definitely, it's definitely mine. My last show.
Good luck, everybody. And Jim's dad was at the tailgate today. Look at this. Pitt for Life.
Pitt for 21. Life, 21. Well, he needed some sandwiches after.
He did after today's game.
Right.
Blowing a 17-0 lead. Oh my goodness. Get, email us northshore9@gmail.com. Get us your email and we'll get the download the Primanti's apps and we'll get your sandwiches loaded on there. And we'll draw number 2. Jim Rosati's dad was at the tailgate, Doug, and he was not happy. He says he's never won sandwiches. And he says he's in here every night. So I said, hey, I don't know if it's rigged or not, but
not tonight, Mr. Rosati. Sorry.
Jeff,
get your son. He's hooked up, man. Get your son to take care of you.
So Jeff N,
congratulations, Jeff.
2 Primanti sandwiches. And get email us, northshore9@gmail.com. We'll get the sandwiches loaded up onto your app. And yeah, I don't know. A lot of people were coming up to me and saying, like, I haven't won sandwiches. Is this rigged? I'm like, geez, this isn't even a NS9 tailgate. It was just a pit game.
Yeah.
So yeah, I had to break the Rosati curse for Louisville football, I guess, today. That's what Jim was saying. Look at this. Mark says he's 0-112. Oh my goodness. Mark.
Very, very piratey, Mark. Very piratey.
It is. Yeah, and Lisa's birthday tomorrow. Now she's gonna want sandwiches. I mean, this is
Happy birthday, Lisa. Early.
Yeah, happy birthday. Her Wildcats, Arizona Wildcats, are not giving her a good birthday present right now.
I think Bucko takes my name out, but I'm not.
Well, Doug, any final thoughts on the 2025 season, since this is the last time
it's been a terrible season. Yeah, it's been a terrible season, but this has been fun, and our chat has been great. So thank you guys. We'll be back all off season. The big three will be breaking all the news and doing the stuff that they do, and I'm sure I'll have talked myself back into this. Next year will be the year that we finally compete. So regardless whether they add, subtract, or stand back. Right. So
it was a terrible season, but it was an entertaining season. I don't know.
Yeah. But once they got through into June, or maybe once they fired Shelton. Right.
Yeah. I definitely got more interested when Kelly took over, and I mean, Kelly still ended up with an under 500 record, but it is what it is. But yeah, it was I don't know. They were in 95% of every game. It was just,
right.
The pitching was elite.
Skeens was great to watch, right? And then we got to see Bubba, Ashcraft, and Burrows, which was fantastic. Spencer Horwitz, came on. Triolo picked it up a little. I don't know how real or unreal that is. Paul Oles, it's
not real.
I know. Yeah, exactly. But so yeah, I mean, there were things to watch, things to pay attention to. Hopefully it's a good off season for a change, and then hopefully it's a good season for a change. Yeah, I'm right there with you. Right there with you, Heather. Yeah,
every year. And that's it.
Right. I melt down for October. By November, I'm like, well, if Henry gets a little better, and if Cruz bounces back, blah blah blah. I do it. I'll be right back there, full of enthusiasm on opening day.
All right. Before we get out of here, but thanks everyone. Please subscribe. You can become, a member in the chat there on YouTube and everything. Patreon. We appreciate the support all season. Real quick, Doug, give me your World Series pick.
Seattle and Milwaukee. And that's, most of y'all probably don't know this, but the Milwaukee Brewers were originally the Seattle Pilots. They played 1 year in Seattle.
1 year, that one season.
Which, spawned a famous baseball book, Ball 4. Yep. And then they moved to Milwaukee. So it'll be sort of like, the two Seattle teams duking it out, two teams that have never won a World Series. And that's what I'm hoping for. I just hope that one of these teams that has never won one, or Cleveland, who has not won, I think, since 1948. Don't want to see the Yankees, Phillies, Dodgers. Don't want to, I know the Cardinals are not in it, but I just want to just say for the record, I don't want to see the Cardinals win. I
mean, we're probably going to see the Reds and Cubs in the playoffs. It's like,
that just grosses me out.
Yeah. So, but I'm with you. I think the Mariners, they've been hot, and they got a really.
I was well past my prime in 1969, DiNardo. I tried out for the Baltimore Browns. The St. Louis Browns. I'm sorry. Then they became the Baltimore Orioles. But yes, please, DiNardo. I'm not that young that I could have played for the Pilots.
Yeah, Charlie Morton pitching tomorrow. The ghost of Charlie Morton, the former Bucko. He's back with the Braves. The Braves, man, talk about just running through the season. Joey Wentz is a starting pitcher. He went yesterday. The Pirates put him up, and now Charlie Morton tomorrow. So, good times.
Good times.
I think it's DiNardo and Neil. I saw Neil today. Neil was at the pit game. I got out of nowhere. I turned around. There's Neil. So that was he didn't come to our NS9 tailgate, but he showed up for a Pitt Louisville game. So, but he said
he's
he'll
always
be home.
traveling.
He said he'll be home in time for the game, Donardo. So Donardo and Neil will be wrapping up the season tomorrow after the game, and that's all I got, guys. Thanks again for watching, and yeah, Doug is out.
We're out.
Mike
We're
drop.
out. Love you
All right.
guys. Love you guys. Thank you so much.
Take care, guys.
All right, that wraps up this episode of North Shore 9. Thanks so much for tuning in. Whether you're listening on the podcast or catching us on YouTube, if you enjoyed the show, please give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. It really helps us grow. And if you're listening on the podcast, a quick review goes a long way in helping others find the show. Plus, be sure to tell a friend about us. There's always room for more here in the NS9 community. And for those looking to support us a little more, consider joining our Patreon, become an MVP member, and get exclusive perks while helping us continue to bring you more of the Pirates content you love. Thanks again for all your support, and let's go Bucs.